Hello, welcome to our second video in our second installment of our webinars. This is our um, September topic, and we are talking about starting the school year off successfully. I'm Dondra Bell McRoy. I'm your PLC lead, and I'm ready to jump right in. So let's get this party started. Beginning of the year activities and projects. So getting the year started successfully, starting with marching band camps, building your calendar, last minute recruiting, and memberships. So let's jump right in. Marching band camp. If you know, you know. A successful camp creates a successful season. So if you're somebody that is teaching high school and you are, dealing with marching band and all of those things, it is going to be it's difficult. You don't start your school year like everyone else. You don't start on the first day of school. You start on the first day of camp, which is typically 2 to 3 weeks before the start of school. And for some of us, we do rehearsals before we even do our camp. So there are little mini camps all through the summer. So for some of us, it starts right when the school year ends. We start looking forward to the next school year. Establishing a schedule that works for your community means a lot. We really have to be careful with what we ask of our students because of transportation issues and things like that. So we finally come up with a schedule that works for our community. It's really important to make sure that you reach out to people in the community, your parents, your students, to get insight on what works, what type of practice schedule will work. Get your middle school directors involved. That makes a transition for ninth graders so much better, so much easier if they see that familiar face. Because remember that middle school director was their teacher for 3 years. Those kids won't truly be yours until they're juniors or seniors. So, just respect that that is a huge relationship. It's a meaningful relationship and it can help move your program forward. Train your leadership prior to camp. Make sure they can help you get things done during camp. Solicit help from parents. Have parents there to help with kids that start to feel ill or get overheated or need a snack. Have them there helping with giving out snacks, having fruit, water, all of these things. It really does make a huge difference. It's something about a band mom putting on a Band-Aid or a band dad filling up a water cooler that really just, makes the kids feel like it's truly a family. And finally, plan your work and work your plan. It's really important to know exactly what you want to get done, have goals set, and plan that work out very systematically so you're not wasting any time. Why is it important? Why is all of this important? Setting the tone early is very important. The way you want your school year to go is going to start in band camp. So having a structured camp gets students accustomed to that type of learning environment. They get used to a beginning, a middle, and an end to all of the chunks that happen, all of the learning that happens in your camp setting. So you're setting the stage for what you want your school year, your classroom to look like during band camp. Parents will definitely appreciate this structure and they'll be invested before the school year even starts because they know what's happening, they know how it's going to be, they know how they can contribute, and they're bought in, they're invested in the program. Building the calendar. This is another important step to getting the school year started really, really well. Collaborate. You're not in this alone. So when you are building the band calendar, have an idea of when you want to have things, all of your events. That's including after school rehearsals and sim camps and all of these different activities. Include everything. Also include when you think you all might have auditions, for this or that, or, include as much stuff as possible into that band calendar. But then sit down with the other performing and fine arts teachers in your department and work out a calendar that's going to work for everyone. Be willing to compromise. Be willing to move this if if they'll let you have this date, you'll let them have this date. Be willing to compromise, and because you're a team and you're all working to the same end. Plan everything, everything. Schedule everything, plan everything. Parents will love you for that because it shows that you respect their time and their students' time. And be sure to submit your calendar for approval prior to distribution to students and parents. It's nothing worse than pushing out a calendar and having to, you know, pull it back and redistribute because you are scheduling something on top of prom. So that's really important. Consistency matters. That's why all of this scheduling is so important. Um, you need to be consistent with what you do, and that's a lesson we all learn, and all of us have learned it the hard way. We've all had to change a date or do this or do that or cancel an event because of something else, or we've all, just had a parent chew us out because they didn't know about an event far enough in advance. I mean, we've all been there. So the more consistent you are, the better. Students and parents need to know that you value their time, and administrators need to know that you're organized and thoughtful. You put thought into everything, and it ultimately will make your life so much easier to know when everything is coming, and you can work very strategically to make sure that you're always in front of your event. So also, last minute recruiting, we forget about this when we start our school year a lot. And I think the champs on this are middle school band directors who use those open house events that happen before school starts for recruiting, for last minute recruiting. My husband is a middle school band director, and he is the master of this. Is like the Pied Piper, and the kids are just flocking to him at that open house event. And that's where he gets like probably that last little push of kids that is just, it's a lot. He tends to get more kids at open house than he did in the spring. They're ready to commit. They can see it coming. It's not so far out in front. And they're ready to join and be a part of things in middle school because now it's real. It's right there in front of them. Um, I wouldn't stop recruiting until they tell you to stop. I have kids come up to me after the school year has started. They want to join marching band. They want to join concert band. Come one, come all. If you want to learn, I'm willing to teach you. So don't stop recruiting until they make you stop. Keep going and build that program and add to that band family. Now, this question is, I know for me when I was a young teacher, this was something that just I was so elusive to me. Remembering to renew my membership. Um, I don't know why it was so. I paid my bills on time and I did all that, but it was something about that professional organization membership that I would just forget about. Can't forget about it. Put it on your calendar. Those memberships matter because when you join GMEA, your kids are allowed to do state sanctioned events. And so without that membership, they can't do it. And no one wants to tell that parent, oh, I'm so sorry, but your student can't audition or can't attend honor bands or can't do this or can't do that because I forgot to renew my membership. Mm-mm. Nobody wants to tell that parent that. Um, and so don't forget, stay current with your membership. Also, ask for assistance with your membership costs, whether it's your school, your principal, or your booster organization. Ask for membership, get help. And if you can't get them to pay your membership dues, that's fine. You can write it off on your taxes. So keep that in mind. Don't forget about NBA. The National Band Association is there too. So GMEA is going to be that first membership. And don't forget about NBA as well. Um, Go ahead and build all of the registration deadlines, like for all state auditions, for LGPE, all state acceptance. That's always a booger. All of those deadlines, build them into your calendar that you're making for the kids, so everyone knows when these deadlines are coming up. So if students are being asked to register to audition for all state, then they need to know that this is the postmark deadline, this is our deadline, and all of I mean, everyone can hold each other accountable. So it's not something that lies completely on your shoulders. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that you feel a little more prepared to jump off a really successful school year. And feel free to ask any questions or drop some ideas that you have about starting the school year successfully into the band discussion board. We're here to help each other and grow as educators. I hope you enjoyed this time with me. And if you did, that's great. Go ahead and check out some more stuff on our social media pages as well as our YouTube channel. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye bye.